Hey, welcome back to Mets Dynasty. Getting ready to play Game 60. We're currently 38-21. We're on a 2-game win streak. The last 10 were 3-7. Still 8.5 up on the Marlins. Going against the Dodgers in LA. You got Tyler Glasnow going up against Yamamoto.
We welcome you to Los Angeles. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. Elly De La Cruz leading things off. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Mark Vientos. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second and great jump. Ground ball to Bohm. Throws across the diamond. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Mark Vientos.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National League.
Juan Soto, batting with one down, takes a strike. Way inside, gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Next to hit, Ryan Garcia. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Carter makes the grab, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Nicky Reese in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Carter flying after this one. He's got it, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And getting to start, Tyler Glasnow. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
McCarthy makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Kyle Tucker stands in now. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So a man at first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Here's Mookie to hit.
Ahead in this count.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Top of the second. Now the third baseman, Gregorio Delgaudio.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Yamamoto back to work. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Now it's going to be Jake McCarthy. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Drilled out towards left center field. Cruz in position. 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Tom Pena. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Left field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. And now Jake McCarthy. Grounded out his first time up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
First and second, no outs. Pete Alonso will hit next. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's the catcher, Tom Pena. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. The throw to third, in there safely. Runner from second scores as they add on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Grounder might be 2. To Betts at second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yoshinobu Yamamoto won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Landon Knack comes on now.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So up next for New York, Mark Viente. Ellie on the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rushing makes the catch. And that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Next offering misses down and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Christian Scott.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Cruz around second, on his way to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Caught him looking for the K. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Sets him down looking. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. We're through 5. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Alec Bohm getting ready to hit. That one hammered left field. Garcia on the move. And there's 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Kyle Tucker. That one ripped right center field. Reese going back. Out of here. A solo shot. His 14th of the year. It's 4-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to Alonso. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Bottom 9. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Alec Bohm steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. It's through for a hit. Here comes Bohm around third. Safe, and it's 4-2.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Chris Bubich done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and will be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to their closer, Cole Winn.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
Ball 1 there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts 1 game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
What a game. They almost loaded the bases in the 9th. And he had to bring in the closers to finish it off. Delgaudio, what a game for him. 4 for 4, home run, double, 2 singles. And Christian Scott got the win. So in 3 innings, giving up 3 hits, striking out 5, walking 1, and giving up 1. Dodgers, 4 runs, 11, 2 runs, 7 hits, walked 7 times, struck out 17 times. 1 extra base hit, Tyler Tucker's home run, and Yamamoto struggled. 4 earned, 3 and 2/3. Rest of the staff, 0. For the Mets, 4 runs, 11 hits, walked twice, struck out 4 times. De La Cruz, 1 for 5, 1-1. Vientos got a hit. Soto, 1 for 5 and a ribby. Garcia, 1 for 3. Delgaudio, 4 for 4, 2-1. McCarthy, 0 for 3, but he scored a run on and walked. Alonso, 1 for 4. And Tom Pena, 2 for 4 and a ribby. 3 extra base hits, make it 5 with the 2 stolen bases by De La Cruz. And the staff did a good job. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.